Buying your ink in small sample bottles is a great way of trying out your inks if you're not sure if they're the ones you want to invest in a large bottle. So I got these 3 different inks in tiny sample files, and also because they're only small files, it doesn't matter if after having done my pure sampling of the colour, if I allow the colours to mix by dipping my brush or pen from file to file, because there's only a little bit left and I can use that up in general writing, which could be a lot of fun. Now you may wonder why the colour I'm painting with is not the same colour as the colours in the sidebar, which is the sampling of the pure colours that I'm working with. That's because I have mixed these colours because I didn't want to do this rough landscape sketch painting using pure, full, vibrant, intense colours. I wanted a more muted, natural tone, so I mixed the colours. Because most inks are made up of water-soluble dyes, they are very interesting and they don't mix true to colour. Quite often inks can be far more variable, say, than a pigment paint like a watercolour, and you can get some very interesting effects, which I did. Putting together this combination of red violet through to blue violets did not create a muted violet at all. It caused something a little bit more muted, like a red-brown. That would not be something that is necessarily repeatable. That's why ink can be very exciting to work with. Now, I've broken a rule that a lot of people wouldn't even dream of doing, but it's an interesting thing to do in writing with these inks. I'm dipping from vial to vial without wiping or washing my nib, and therefore the tonnage of the lettering will be varying as I write, and I like that. So when you're doing journaling, do it to please yourself. Don't worry about what somebody else feels is a purist rule, because this is only a tiny vial of ink. It doesn't matter if I contaminate it. Now, technically speaking, you should never mix brands of paint because with chemical effects that might happen. You don't mix chemicals together unless you know what you're doing. But we're not talking about trying to make an archival quality writing or drawing here. Ink, water-soluble ink from plant dye, is not archival quality. It suits journaling because you put it behind, well, within a closed book. You don't hang it on the wall and allow the light to hit it. If you want to have something that is archival quality that will withstand light, then you use the pigmented inks. You use the archival quality pigment inks for that. But your plant dyes are beautiful for the inks where the writing, or the sketch in this case, will stay within the boundaries of a book where it's not being exposed to light all the time. I've thoroughly enjoyed doing this. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel and give us a thumbs up if you do. Van Dieman's Ink Blue Tongue Spider Orchid, Jacques Herbin Rougue Hematite, and Fanyantan Menu Tugiao.